Looking good. Don't laugh. This is every video is this. Are you nervous?
Very. Anxious is a better word.
Yeah. So tomorrow is Chris's big day. He is having skin removal, abdominoplasty for excess skin from weight loss. If you're new here, my name is Laura and this is my husband Chris. We've been married 10 years and we each lost over 100 pounds on a carnivore diet. A year ago, I had my own tummy tuck skin removal surgery to remove the excess skin from losing over 100 pounds. And now it's your turn. I have several videos on this channel that document my skin removal surgery and recovery that you can go check those out. And we're gonna do the same thing with Chris's surgery and just try to share as much as possible and let you know how we prepared for it, what the surgery and recovery is like. I'm very curious actually what differences it's gonna be like for Chris, and so we'll keep you posted as we go.
So I've been maintaining my weight loss for about 5 years now, and with all the fasting, all the exercise, all the eating right, my loose skin hasn't budged at all, just like Laura. So decided to take the jump and get it taken care of surgically. In the last couple of months leading up to surgery, I've cut out dairy. I've added in an extra day of fasting here and there. I've really tightened up my eating window so that I can go into the surgery the best I can be.
He's lost about 12 pounds, and then ideally I did the same thing of just wanting to have as low inflammation as possible headed into surgery, which is just going to give you the best possibility of results physically and then also your best healing opportunity. The surgeon that we go to requires that you stay in an overnight care facility for the first 24 hours, which actually was one of the best things that I ever did. Chris is doing the same thing because he's using the same surgeon that I did. And so we're going to walk you through and show you what he's packing. In like typical guy fashion though, he's bringing like half of what I brought.
They require you to bring all your prescriptions. I have those. Pajamas that Laura bought for me with the buttons in the front, so easy to get in and out of, and a clean pair of underwear. I need to eat, and I'm not going to eat their food. So I got carnivore snacks, chicken sliders, which are like crackers, some skirt steak, because a man needs his beef, and more chicken sliders. It's like more crackers. So I got plenty of food. 2 phone chargers, just so I can answer the phone. And then of course, electrolytes. I got some Element. I got 4 of these. It's more than I should need.
When I had my surgery, we had called ahead to make sure that all of the IV fluids that I was gonna be given were not full of sugar or dextrose, and they're not, they're just straight saline. So Chris is gonna get the same thing. And then he has those electrolyte packets to put in his regular water just to add some, keep himself hydrated after surgery. The brand of electrolytes that Chris is bringing is Element, and they are the sponsor of this video, and they don't contain sugar either. He likes the flavored versions, which are sweetened with stevia, but then they have an unflavored version that is literally just sodium, magnesium, and potassium. A salt-based electrolyte is really important and help keep you hydrated, and then as he's going through this recovery process, it's gonna be a big part of just helping his body heal.
Normally I start my day with the chocolate or the chocolate caramel in my cold coffee, which I love, but I don't think that's on the menu after surgery. So I'm bringing the citrus and some watermelon and raspberry because those are some of my other favorite flavors.
If you want to try all of their flavors, Element has a deal for all my subscribers where you can go to drinkelement.com/LAURAESPATH and you get this free sample pack with purchase. And then you can test out either their seasonal holiday one and then try all their other flavors and see which one you like best. They have amazing customer service, 100% money back guarantee. I really love supporting a company that is just such a great company to work with. Okay, we gotta do one more thing.
What?
You gotta show them the before.
Oh, okay.
All right, go ahead.
What do you want me to do?
Just show us the situation. There we go. That's like...
How'd you do it?
Okay, turn to the side and pull it. Just show us, like, try to scrunch it up a little bit. There you go. Now turn to the front and do the same thing. Here we go. Say goodbye. Ready?
Yep.
Insurance does not cover any of the cost of this surgery, and with the facility fee, the surgeon, liposuction to the flanks, the extended tummy tuck, total cost was just about $20,000.
No.
Kind of keep that tucked in the clothes, right? When
Yeah.
what we want to see is where that little hang is.
Okay.
And then we're gonna put the incision below that.
Okay.
When anatomically, it's what makes sense.
Love you.
6 shots before 7 a.m.
All right. I am on my way to go get Chris. He stayed in the recovery center for the first overnight, and then the surgeon was able to come and see him this morning. I haven't heard the update from that yet, but he was pretty groggy for the first few hours, like trying to dust off that anesthesia. And then I talked to him on the phone last night. I like went over there and helped get him settled, and then talked to him on the phone last night, and he was definitely like sounding more like himself again. He got an appetite back. I thought remember we talked about there was no way he was gonna eat all 3 bags of those carnivore snacks. He ate 2 bags last night, and he told me he's finishing the 3rd bag this morning. So definitely has his appetite back. So far the pain has been manageable. He came out of surgery with some like really crazy issues with his eye. Apparently they used eye shields during surgery, which is common, but one of them like really irritated his eye and it was kind of swollen shut. So maybe that distracted him enough from his stomach pain. He has 3 drains in, and they ended up doing 4 centimeters of a muscle repair, which we weren't really sure if they would need. The surgeon got in there and said everything looked nice and flat, but he was able to go ahead and close up 4 centimeters. So that will definitely lengthen his recovery, but hopefully should leave him with better results. You ready to go home?
Yes, ma'am. Just like jog?
No, you cannot jog. Another left right here.
Those are some good looking jammies.
They are.
Okay, look who I found. How you doing?
Good. It's nothing. Come on.
We were pulling him out. He said, I don't know what all the fuss was about.
It's pretty sore, but it'll be all right. She'll take good care of me.
Yep. First real big full meal.
I'm not wasting time.
We are at the end of day 1. You've made it a whole day post-op. How you doing?
Hanging in there.
He definitely does not have a lack of appetite, I'll tell you that. How's your pain?
Comes and goes in bad and okay.
Yeah, I think he was given the same pain meds dose that I was given, and for his height and weight, you'd think that they would give him more. So he's getting up to go to the bathroom every hour or so. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some sleep tonight. It's too painful to sit upright at the dining room table chairs, but he's been standing in the kitchen having some meals. Hi, guys.
I'm alive.
Happy Thanksgiving.
It's a piece of cake. I don't know what she was all talking about.
The number of times you've said that on camera, it's like every time I turn the camera on you, you say that. You're on drugs. It has been officially 72 hours post-surgery. We are in like prime funk right now. Chris is allowed to take a shower today finally. So today is Thanksgiving. It's Thursday. His surgery was Monday. Give us a little synopsis of the last couple of days.
I've been mostly out of it, and just because of all the medications and anesthesia and all that. So it's been a lot of sleeping off and on. I can't sleep for a long time. So last night I actually slept pretty good.
Last night was the first stretch he's had like a few hours in a row of sleep, which was really nice for both of us.
The pain is pretty intense, especially if I have to move or get up or anything. But as long as I take my medicine and I lay down, I'm okay.
I'll tell you too, this is the same chair that I used for my surgery, and it has been the best thing that's ever happened. Like, I cannot recommend enough the value that we've gotten out of this chair. And because it lifts you all the way to a standing position, and you're not having to use all of those muscles and stuff that they just cut apart to try to like get yourself up every day. And it makes him, he's actually been up and going to the bathroom and stuff way quicker than I ever did. He has a binder that just goes right around his waist, and it makes it a lot easier for him to be able to do all that by himself. I think I said in the car, maybe you have 3 drains, but they're almost putting out nothing. They're not clogged. I keep having to like remind myself of that. But the doctor even saw him the next morning after surgery and was like shocked at how little the drains are putting out. So that's exciting. Because of Thanksgiving, his follow-up appointment is not until Tuesday. What else?
She's taking good care of me.
I
appreciate it.
Yeah, he's had a really good appetite. He's been eating great. Still waiting on that first poop, which hopefully will come today. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Breathe. Okay, no laughing. Big day today though, because Chris and nobody has seen what's under the binder. We're gonna unwrap it and also wash these jammies because they're getting a little funky.
Yeah.
Here we are. We got the whole family. Chris is 1 week post-op. Follow-up appointment today. How you feeling?
It was fine until I sneezed.
He sneezed right before I record. He sneezed, and if you've ever had this surgery before, you know that your life flashes before your eyes in that
That's why I have a pillow on my lap.
Yeah, squeezing a pillow super tight. Like if I had to sneeze or cough, I would make Chris come over and like literally push on my belly and squeeze to try to help brace your abs for that.
And Tylenol, okay, to help start with inflammation and kind of take care of any pain that you have.
All right, as expected, they didn't take them all out, but they only took out one. But we're gonna come back Friday, and they're gonna take out another one, and then hopefully another one on Monday after that. They just, once you take out one drain, then everything picks up on the other ones. So everything else looks great. He said it looks perfect.
Doesn't feel perfect.
Did we lose Daddy?
Freezing.
Did he make it?
Yeah.
Meat sales.
Got the ads. You made it to the mailbox. You're doing good. You ready for a nap? You tired? Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Breathe deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I'm ready for bed.
We're back again. Drain number 2 coming out. I doubt they'll do both of them. He has 2 left, so drain number 2. Looking good. Don't laugh. This is every video is this. Breathe. People are gonna think you're in like excruciating pain all the time, but it's really just every time I try to start filming, you start laughing.
Sneezing or laughing? Or coughing?
But other than that, you don't have much pain right now, right?
Not as long as I'm sitting down or not doing anything for a while.
This is a big adventure for you, bud.
Playing some ball. I can't throw the ball. That hurts. I can make them chase it.
Go fetch. You playing fetch with our kids. We're gonna do a little check-in. Tomorrow is 2 weeks post-op for Chris, so he's doing pretty good. I am perceiving that things have really turned a corner for him the last couple of days, and he's feeling a lot better. So I wanted him to be able to share a little bit about how you're doing and how you're feeling.
Yeah, the first week or so was really rough. You know,
Yeah.
Getting up and down is a lot of work, a lot of pain, but obviously you're medicated, so it kind of balances out, and I've got good people taking care of me. So then after about a week, what set in was like, it's going to take a long time to get better.
Yeah.
Like I can move around, I can go to the bathroom, I can take a shower, I can do these different things, but I am not going to be 100%. I'm going to be 50, 60, 70% and get a couple percent every couple days for a long time.
The first 4 days, you expect it to be miserable. From 5 days until like a week and a half was pretty emotional for him, and you still don't see the full results. You're very swollen, and you're like questioning if this is it, like was this all worth it? It's going to be a really long time before I get better again. And he definitely went through a lot of that.
right? And I was very active. You know, I went to jiu-jitsu three
yeah.
times a week. I walked 3 to 5 miles every single day, gym 3 or 4 days a week. So I was very active, running around with the kids, doing this and that. And now I'm just sitting all the time. Just standing straight up right now to talk is like a constant little bit of soreness, but I can at least do that now. I couldn't do that a week ago.
Right. He has had relatively zero bruising. I kept waiting for the bruising to show up, and I really contribute that to his diet, obviously, and lifestyle, but mainly to I loaded him up with arnica beforehand and afterwards. He switched from, he's still wearing the big, baggy, loose pajama pants, but he has switched to a t-shirt. He can get his arms up over his head to be able to like put a t-shirt on now. He still has one drain left that is coming out on Tuesday. So yeah, there's your little 2-week recap. So we'll keep you posted in another week. Big day. Don't bend over. Don't hurt yourself.
You're gonna.
That's gonna hurt me more than.
Okay.
It doesn't hurt to do this.
Okay, big day. He got his last drain out and just took a shower. Are you wearing underwear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Big day. Now that all the drains are out, I just remember that being an amazing feeling. I was so excited to wear underwear. Good job, babe. Back to normal clothes, too. 2 weeks post-op, Chris was back to cooking, and he and the kids were back into like a full school routine, and he was running them back and forth to jiu-jitsu like normal. Chris is 3 weeks post-op today. Look how skinny he looks. Look at that. Pull up your gray shirt. He put on a new compression garment today, which is just like a compression tank top. He's still going to use this binder mostly, but we're just going to church. He's going to go today for the first time, and we figured we'd test it out. How does it feel?
It's good.
Is it crazy? Chris is 3.5 weeks post-op, and I just got back from a work trip. I had to fly to Colorado for a couple of days for my job, but he and the kids got along great. He can't really bend a ton, and he is still sleeping in his recliner because he can't sleep on his side for about 6 weeks total. But, you know, he was cooking, running the kids around. They helped out with some of the chores around the house, but they got along great without me. Look at that. So cool. It's healing really awesome. Look at that. It looks really good.
Still a little puffy.
Yeah, obviously it's still very swollen. You're only 3.5 weeks out. So a lot of healing to do, but your incision looks awesome. Everything looks really great.
I used to have to like, my waist had to be either under the flop of skin or over the flop of skin. Either way, it made a bump here or a bump here, but now it's
flat.
This guy, I mean, I still have no butt, so I don't have anything to rest on, but I don't have to worry about where this goes now anymore.
Look at that. You could even tuck your shirt in if you want. Look at that.
I want to.
Crazy. Chris is 4 weeks post-op tomorrow, and he's doing really well. Surprisingly well, actually. So much so that he felt up to doing like a super quick 24-hour getaway with me. My mom's flying into town, and she's going to be here for 2 weeks for Christmas, and she's going to stay with the kids while we do like super quick trip to Austin and back to see a show that we've always wanted to see. So I think we will end the video there. If you have any questions or you want more updates, anything for either one of us, feel free to comment them down below and we will include them in future videos. Thanks, guys.